Good morning, everyone, and thanks for tuning in for another episode of SmartFoxTV. Remember, if you do like our videos, please subscribe.
Welcome back, Smart Fox viewers. I hope you enjoy my continued segment on celebrating Black History Month.
Alvin Ailey. Ailey was an acclaimed dancer and choreographer who earned global recognition for his impact on modern dance. The Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater in 1958, a multicultural troupe that provides a platform for talented Black dancers and traveled around the world. Ella Baker. Baker was a major force in shaping the development of the civil rights movement. She was a key organizer for Martin Luther King Jr. and the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. The Ella Baker Center for Human Rights continues to carry on her legacy. Dr. Patricia Bath. Dr. Patricia Bath, an ophthalmologist and laser scientist, was not only the first female African-American doctor to patent a medical device, but also the first person to invent a surgery that greatly advanced treatment for cataracts. Ethel Payne. Payne is known as the First Lady of the Black Press. She combined activism and journalism during the 1950s and the 1960s. Payne is also the only African American out of 4 female journalists honored by the U.S. Postal Service on a Woman in Journalism stamp. Maya Angelou, a prolific writer and poet, activist, known for her lyrical prose and regal speaking voice. Henrietta Lacks. After being diagnosed with cervical cancer, the Johns Hopkins Hospital in 1951, a sample of Lacks' cancer cells was taken without her consent by a researcher. She died later that year at 31 years old. Her cells would go on to advance medical research for years to come, as they had the unique ability to double every 20 to 24 hours. Ida Wells and Headlight, and was a vocal critic of segregated schools. She formed the National Association of Colored Women. Wells is also considered the founding member of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. Recently, she was immortalized with a Barbie doll modeled after her. Bessie Coleman. She was the first licensed Black pilot in the world. Though history was favored Amelia Earhart or the Wright brothers, Coleman went to flight school in France in 1919 and received her pilot license in 1921, inspiring diversity in the aviation field in 1922. She performed the first public flight by a Black woman, was famous for doing loop-to-loops and making figure eights in an airplane. In 1995, the Bessie Coleman stamp was created in her honor. I hope you enjoy some of the inspiring Black Americans that we want to celebrate today and in the future. Please take the time to talk more with your family, share with your parents, share with each other, research more. Take this opportunity, not just this month, but throughout your time of learning about history and celebrating. Celebrate the Americans who were instrumental in the formation of America and our history.
Welcome back to Cartoon Trivia. In Fairly Odd Parents, what are the names of Timmy's parents? Be back with the answer.
Welcome to today's good news. An Australian kleptocat or pirate kitty has been gaining fans for his penchant for stealing. Kay McCall and her husband recently moved to Brisbane and met a friendly cat who started visiting them often. Next thing you know, their backyard started collecting socks, a shirt, and eventually a table full of toys. McCall took a photo of all the stolen items that their pirate kitty left them and posted on Facebook, hoping that locals could recognize their stolen goods. Indeed, some of them recognized their own items, and soon Pirate Kitty became famous. McCall found out who owned the Pirate Kitty, and unfortunately, the family said they couldn't stop Johnny, aka Pirate Kitty, from going on his rounds outside, and they even asked for help to rehome him. Luckily, a local resident and Pirate Kitty fan named Ingrid Moyle adopted him and renamed him Kylo, making him into an indoor cat instead. Moyle shares that he now has a big box of toys that he can take upstairs one by one to present to his new mom. A Los Angeles artist named Bridget McCarty has made iconic scenes from many shows and movies, including Big Bang Theory, Friends, Harry Potter, and Jurassic Park, except they fit in a small wooden box up to 50 centimeters in dimension. She was first inspired to create these miniature sets because her grandmother used to collect tiny objects from all over the world and store them in shelves. She was never allowed to touch them, but now she makes her own. What initially started as a hobby has now become a full-time job as people lined up to buy her miniature film sets. Her most popular pieces include Monica's flat from Friends and Harry Potter's Flourish and Blott's bookstore. We hope you enjoyed today's good news.
What are the names of Timmy's parents? It's actually a trick question. They don't have names. Throughout the entire show, they've only been called Mom and Dad. That's it. Thank you for playing Cartoon Trivia.
This is Kim,
This is Tracy.
Hi, this is Sally.
This is Shane.
and thanks for watching
SmartFoxTV.
Stay
Stay
Foxy.
foxy.